everyone. Welcome to day 6 of MS Awareness Month. Today I would like to talk to you about something called the spoon theory. And I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with it, but it's basically a way that was created by a woman named Christine Mersadino in 2003, I believe. It was kind of a way to try and explain living with chronic illness and the fatigue that comes with it and the unpredictability and really the fact that you don't realize how much goes into doing these everyday things, that when you're not able to do them, you see that it's so easy to take them for granted. So in front of me, I believe the original was with 12 spoons, but I'm gonna put 13 because that's my favorite number. So basically, let's just say these are the hours of the day, right? Or this is what you start with. On a perfect day, you're starting with all 13 spoons, everything's great, energy level. Okay, so what do you do when you get up? Well, you open your eyes and you get physically out of bed. Take away a spoon. Because for someone with a chronic illness, that's actually a big thing. Early in the morning, you're stiff. Probably takes a good 5, 10, 15 minutes to even project yourself up sometimes. 1 spoon down. So you get up and you walk to the bathroom and you go to brush your teeth. Take another spoon away, because this, your arm, right? It's astounding how much energy actually goes into that. So no big deal. You know, we still got some spoons left, right? No big deal. Brushing our teeth. We're gonna take a shower, right? We get in the shower. Now the water's on us. We're heavier. If you're a woman, you're bending down, shaving, there's so many things. My biggest energy sucker is washing my hair. I have a lot of thick and very long hair, and to do this and keep my hands up for this long, and you do it again, and you do it again, and please, this is like the fast version. So basically, just to get my hair wet, it takes about 20 minutes. So it's very, it takes a lot more energy than you would think. 3 spoons. You have not even eaten breakfast yet. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spoons left. And when they're done, they're done. Okay. Do you want to reserve your spoons and skip breakfast? Maybe. Do you have a long drive and you know that sitting in a certain position, using certain muscles, back muscles, you have to kind of compensate, and you have to be aware of really how much you have in your reserve. So I have 8 spoons. I think I'm gonna eat breakfast today. So let's even say the simplest thing, a bowl of cereal, right? Get the bowl, milk. Pouring milk, believe it or not, whether it's a quart or a gallon, it sometimes is so difficult, because if you're weak in your arm, it's like you don't even imagine how much that hinders. So it's just a very slow, oh, I have the milk, I could hold it, but whereas you're used to kind of just going with it. So these things draw everything out, and it takes every muscle, but you had breakfast, so you're down a spoon. Okay, you're going to take the train to work, let's say, right? Because you don't want to drive, you don't want to sit in traffic for that long, but you have to walk to the train, right? So down 2 spoons now. Train ride, I'll give you that. Maybe you sat and it wasn't that long. Let's say just a couple stops away, right? And I'll even throw in an extra spoon for the walk to work. Okay, so that's like a really good day. Sun's shining, everything's going well. I have 5 spoons left. I've just gotten to work. How much energy does your job take from you? On a range, because I know some people's jobs take 1 spoon, and some people's jobs take the whole 13 in the first 5 minutes. But let's just say it's a pretty easy day. Physical or mentally taxing, which is just as exhausting and takes just as many spoons, if not more. So you worked a full 8 hours. It's at least 3 spoons. Cool, day's over, right? Great, you have 2 spoons left. What are you doing? Are you walking to the train? Because you know the walk there and back, that's it. So unless you plan on walking directly to your bed afterwards, because that's what your option is, because you're out of spoons. Okay, so maybe I don't want to use it on the train. I'll take a cab. Awesome, you're sitting, that's fine. You actually have an extra spoon to work with because you didn't have to walk from the train. So you get to make yourself dinner. That's phenomenal. Oh, that's so wonderfully exciting. Depending on what you're making, let's say the easiest of things, here's a spoon. You're down 1. It's now dinner time, maybe 6, 7. What else do you need to do? Do you have kids? Do they have homework? Do you have work? After work? Because, you know, that's oh so rare. Are you in a certain position on the computer? Are you reading emails? Literally, anything from this point out is taking this. And that's a good day. Because there are days where you can wake up with 13. And there are days you start with 5. Now what? That 13-day spoon, you have to fit into 5. How much do you think you're getting accomplished that day? How long do you think regular tasks are going to take you? A lot longer than you think. On the worst of times, maybe you're negative spoons. You know what that means? You're done. That's it. There's no control over it. Your body is now stopped. You're out of spoons. Maybe on a good day, if you have an extra spoon, maybe you could have it in the reserve. Or not. Because welcome to the life of a chronic illness. Unpredictability. Oh, we have a very, very love-hate relationship, me and unpredictability. But anyway, in wrapping this up, this was just some type of different way to just try and explain just how much goes into these everyday tasks that we often do take for granted, myself included, you know, from someone who's been able to walk and someone who's not been able to walk. It definitely, it puts a new perspective on things. So, with that being said, again, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, let's be considerate, let's think and just realize it's not that easy for a lot of people. But, hey, I hope you keep on fighting, because I know I will.